Okay guys, so welcome to our new video. So this time, we'll talk about the methods. Or ito yung mga parang, this is the core. Guys, so baga ito na yung foundation of the foundation. I mean, baga, if you have foundations, di ba pinag-usapan natin yung power rule, di ba? So yung sum and difference. So those things, those are the foundations. Kasi bakit? Dito natin i-apply yun. Baga ito na yung cream of the crop guys. Ito na yung magpapahirap sa buhay nyo guys. So, we talk about differential calculus. Okay? So, this is the heart of differential calculus. Itong tatlong method na ituturo ko. So, of course, di ko na nabure. So, chain rule yung pangatlo. So, we have product rule and quotient rule. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung product rule. From the word itself, product. So, let's say, eto yan. So, we have the derivative with respect to x, so in d over dx, let's say you have a function u that is joined by product of function v. So, multiply sila. So, to get the derivative of these two functions, ang gagawin nyo, so ganito lang, tandaan nyo guys, your first function, which is u, multiply by the derivative of your second function, which is v, with respect to x, plus, then yung second function, which is v, multiply by the derivative of the first function, which is u, with respect to x. So, clear? So, tanong, sir, pwede ba magkabaliktad yan? Kaya unahin ko yung v. Pwede yan, kasi addition naman yan. So, walang problema. Okay? How about the second one, which is the quotient rule? So, let's say, if you want to get the derivative or the differentiation of your function that is in fraction, let's say, u over v with respect to x. So, paano kukunin yung derivative niyan? Ganito yan. That is, v, your denominator, which is v, diba? Multiply by the derivative of the numerator, which is yung u, du over dx, minus your numerator, which is u, ito, times the derivative of your denominator, dv over dx, all over the square of your denominator. So, that's how you use this formula. So, later sa example natin, mas ma-highlights natin kung paano ba ina-apply yan. Ito ngayon, tanong sir, quick question. Can I exchange these two? Yan ang hindi pwede. Kasi, imagine if you let v nandito, nagkapalit kayo. So, instead na nasa hulihan to, nilagay sa unahan. Then, itong first natin, ilalagay sa likod, dito sa kabila, or nagpalit sila, imagine, magkakamali ka talaga. Or mali yung magiging, solution for that. So, that's why, fix yan. Compare dito sa product, so kahit maunam nyo to, nalagay nyo sa unahan, or na-derivative nyo muna yung second function, then, minultiply nyo yung first, okay lang yun. Or let's say, nauna itong first, na-derive nyo yung second function, yung first function, multiply by the second, kasi ito yun okay lang yan, since addition naman yan. Pero hindi to, hindi pwede guys, okay? So, big no-no. Clear tayo dun? So, yan. Then, we also discuss the third type of foundation, or natin, yung heart topic about differential, which is the chain rule. Ito na. So, example niyan, ito. So, paano ba nag-work ang chain rule, guys? Ayan. So, babasahin natin. Certain functions are formed out of simpler functions. So, kung natandaan niyo yung, if you remember our discussions about functions, di ba? If you have f of x, inad mo sa g of x. So, of course, you have one function of x, pag inad mo sa g of x, magkakreate ka ng simple functions. Tama? Simpler lang yun kasi i-add mo naman Pero, you can also create composite functions. Tama? So, function within a function. So, of course, if you encounter those type of functions, hindi na effective dyan, or hindi mo agad magagamit yung mga basic formulas. So, dito, na-invento tong chain rule. So, kaya having chain, di ba? From the word itself na chain, nagkadikit. Okay, ang general formula ng ganito, guys. So, the derivative of your function of x, let's say na function of x ka, equal daw yung sa product of dy over du, or your y function with respect to u, multiply by the derivative of u with respect to x. Of course, kung papansinin nyo yan, so, du, di mo nagka-cancel. So, equal sila. So, clear? That's how the chain rule works. Yung parang general formula. Oh, let's say, to illustrate how it works, so hanapin natin itong mga to. Ano ba yung dy over du? Ano ba yung du over dx? So let's say, we have this function. So composite to, guys. How do I say na it's a composite function? Kung papansinin nyo, you have a function which is x squared plus 5x. Tama? Yun yung first function mo. And this function is under the power of third power, di ba? Or naka-cube siya. So, of course, that's your second function. So, identify natin. So, paano ko nasabi na ito ay composite? Let's say, we let u equal sa x squared plus 5x. So, what will happen now to your original function? This is your first function. Label natin as 1. Asan yung isang function? Sasabi mo. So, ngayon, gagawin mo yung x squared plus 5x dito, guys. Papalitan mo ngayon ng u. So, it becomes what? Y is equals to 4u cubed. And this is now your second function. That's why you have two functions, diba? So, kung pasinin mo, sabihin pala, etong function na to, nasa loob nun. Diba? So, since we discuss composite functions, diba yun yung main definition ng composite function? A function within or inside another function. Tama? So, it's in shortcut or in simpler idea, it's a composite function. So, that's how it illustrates. So, paano natin matama? So, solve natin yan later. So, mamaya, tutuloy natin i-solve to, guys. Okay? So, solve natin tutuloy. But for now, that's how, pinakita ko lang kung why this type of problem or function is a composite function na pwedeng i-apply natin tong concept or i-apply muna natin yung concept of chain rule as a differentiation method. Okay, guys? So, that's how I explain these three hearts or parang baga yung sentro ng differential calculus. So, baga ito yung main formulas talaga. So, ayan. Ng differential. So, yun, guys. So, thank you for watching this video. So, on our next video, so, we'll solving problems involving these methods. Okay, guys? So, thank you.